Under the law of evidence, certain documents are considered reliable because they are prepared by public officers while performing their official duties. Therefore, entries made in public records and electronic records in the discharge of official duty are treated as relevant facts and can be used as evidence in court. Meaning of public record. A public record is an official record maintained by a public servant or government authority while performing official duties. These records are prepared not for personal benefit but for public administration. Examples: birth and death registers, land and revenue records, electoral rolls, municipal records, government survey records, police records maintained according to law. Meaning of electronic record. An electronic record means information created, stored, received, or transmitted in electronic form. Examples: computer records, digital land records, online government databases, electronic birth certificates, digital revenue records, government portal records. When are such entries relevant? Entries in public records or electronic records are relevant when the entry relates to a fact in issue or a relevant fact. It is made by a public servant or another person legally authorized to make it. The entry is made while performing official duty. The record is maintained according to law. The law presumes that public officials perform their duties honestly and correctly. Therefore, such entries are generally considered trustworthy. Why are these entries considered relevant? The reasons are: official duty. Public officers have a legal obligation to maintain accurate records. No personal interest. Usually, they have no personal interest in the dispute. Regular maintenance. Such records are maintained systematically. Public confidence. Society relies upon these records for important matters. Examples. Example 1. Birth certificate. A person claims that he was born on a particular date. The birth register maintained by the municipal authority can be produced as evidence. Since the entry was made by a public officer during official duty, it is relevant. Example 2. Land record. A dispute arises regarding ownership of agricultural land. Revenue records maintained by government officials can be used as relevant evidence. Example 3. Electronic revenue record. If a computerized land ownership record maintained by the government shows a person's name as owner, that electronic entry is relevant evidence. Limitations. Although such entries are relevant, they are not always conclusive proof. The court may examine whether the record was properly maintained, whether the entry was made by a competent authority, whether there is evidence showing the entry to be incorrect. Therefore, relevance does not automatically mean final proof. Case study. Simple language. Land ownership dispute. Ram and Shyam claimed ownership of the same agricultural land. Ram produced government revenue records, computerized land records obtained from the official government portal. The records showed Ram as the recorded owner of the land. The court accepted these entries as relevant because they were made by authorized government officials. They were maintained in the course of official duty. The electronic records came from the official government database. Shyam could not produce stronger evidence against these records. Therefore, the court relied upon the public and electronic records and decided the case in favor of Ram. Lesson from the case: when records are prepared by public authorities in the discharge of official duties, courts generally consider them reliable unless there is strong evidence proving them wrong. Conclusion: entries in public records and electronic records made in the performance of official duty are relevant because they are prepared by authorized persons in a regular and trustworthy manner.